Ndị be anyị kenekwa m unu. Anyị sị ka nkonye chiri ya zialụ. Anyị sị ka ọ mara na Igbo na mma. Anyị adị ka Chineke ada agwụ agwụ. Otu anyị kwuru ya, otu akwa ya dịrị. Ise, ise, ise. Edị ka o si dị ụbọchị uhuruchi nketa anyị wetara nnukwu ozi. Biko geenụ ntị. Ife a bụ according to the Biafran activist wetara ya bụ ozi. And he quote, USA, Russia, in shock and react over the injustice against the Biafran freedom as former top military intelligence official exposed Boko Haram sponsors. Hear the news in details. All right, this is according to the Biafran activist Oteraya Bosniro Agwa. Kagaya before Jamakia way, Biadika Yegia, Yesikwe drop or I feature no think again. All right, over to you, sir.
Internet does not forget. We have never been this much polarized. I'm a federal person. My mind is federal. My brain is federal. My loyalty is federal. I do things for the federal government. So I cannot come here and try to be sentimental. No, I'm a federal person.
So will your life be at risk now that they're hearing you?
I don't care. I don't care. And my colleagues, they know me. Those people that listen to me, they know me. I don't care. The issue is that this country is bigger than an individual. That is the issue. This country is bigger than individuals. Buhari will come and go. Eliminating me or killing me will not solve the problem and will not add value. But he will come and go. And somebody must come and repair the damage to the psyche of this society, the damage to the polarization, to the nepotism that I've never seen in my life. I work with all these presidents. This is the worst situation I've found myself. And believe me, internet does not forget. I was part of the people that helped to bring Buhari to government because I believe in him.
Have you worked with the government after that?
After
you helped bring the government?
Oh, of course, I worked with him. We brought him in 2015, and I work as the Deputy Director of Defense Administration. And we have a lot of hope in him. And we actually are ready to do anything for him. What he has turned out over the years is shocking to us. I was in Harvard in 2014, in December, when the Department of State Services and CIA and others were contemplating about Buhari and other aspirants. I know what we did to convince the American government that the only person that can come and put this country right is Buhari. That was before the Lagos, APC, before they chose within.
Right.
And that was how Tinubu came in. We know what we did, but what he has done in the past 6 years is shocking. It's unprecedented. And it should not be allowed to be swept under the carpet because the damage to the psyche of this country is monumental. When you do the processing and you do the analysis before dissemination point, you discover that the end game for them is to just turn this country into like a Taliban type of country. And it's a mindset. And anything goes. In other words, 10% casualties, 20% casualty is allowed in trying to achieve the end game. I said that is not the center of gravity of the problem of Boko Haram insurgency that we were having between that 2012 and 2017. And General Lanshakin asked me, allow me, why are you giving problem? What is the problem? Give us the answer. And I told General Lanshakin that if I tell you the answer, you are not going to be able to solve the problem. He said, what is the problem? I said, the center of gravity of Boko Haram and insurgency in Nigeria are the sponsors of that program. It was beyond us. Because the job we need to do is kinetics. Fight, destroy places, resolve issues.
Yeah.
But we cannot resolve issue of sponsors of Boko Haram that were in Buhari's government, that we know them.
When you say we, who?
I was in the military intelligence, and the defense headquarters staff that I work with, they know. And that was why we couldn't pursue that aspect that could have resolved that problem. Because you remember this Boko Haram issue started since 2012.
Yeah.
And I was in the military intelligence that time. We arrested those people. It is my organization that actually conducts interrogation and interview. And they mention names. I mean, I can't come on the air and start mentioning names of people that are presently in government now that I know. Presently in government. That the boys that we arrested mentioned. Some of them are governors now. Some of them are in the Senate. Some of them are in Aso Rock. Why should a government try to cause this kind of embarrassment and insecurity to the sense of what happened yesterday?
Good. Internet, you know the lie. He didn't say it today. He said it back then, but people did not understand it. Now it is becoming clearer. When we say that all of this terrorism happening in Africa, especially in Nigeria, is being sponsored by foreign powers and interests to destabilize Africa and use same to exploit it. That is it. They come in form of aid, they come in form of grant, they come in form of anything whatsoever they call it. That they are solving the problem, whereas they are the real problem. You see? It is clear. Now it's beginning to make sense. When even Nnamdi Kanu was mentioning that the Buhari government is a terrorist government, they say drag him, kill him. It is making sense, right? It is making sense, right? Don't be me talking. This is a top military intelligence officer. He's saying this. And people, you know, didn't really pay serious attention. And we were saying that there is no terrorism act in Africa that have no trace to foreign interest. Using the stooge of a government. You know how these guys came into power, Buhari, in 2015. The help of Obama government and that of Biden. And now you can now understand why people like us, to do America's favor, is to stand against these Democrats that brought this calamity of APC upon Nigerians. And the same way they are doing to other African countries. You remember what Obama did in Libya? It is not today. So they go about destabilizing countries. This
Boman agente. Ngwadaluli nen dikun suwene sera ni rwa na Eastern News 24. I got up on kun liati atu yabi ife onono ne rwa kwa na wokeku. One of the Biafran activists. Ediki gesi yabi ife drop ora ifiche no dinkege. Basta maka yabi ife nda ni no kuru. Ni rwa kuko. Ngwana kemesia no munnem.